Hello YouTube, welcome back to another deck profile video. So as promised, as I said in my last post, I'm gonna bring you now some certain decks already on the way with the 2.0 version of my builds. And soon my friends is gonna be here tomorrow as of today with some purple decks. So we're also gonna make some purple deck based videos for you guys, so stay tuned for that. And before we're gonna start with this deck profile video of Red Blue Ace of OP13, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any deck profiles, how to play guys, and maybe potential versus series coming back. So let's get started. So I always start first with the leader. So as you can see, I have the altar now. It has two abilities. The first one is in opponent's turn, once per turn. If the opponent declares an attack, you can trash one card from your hand to give one of the opponent's leader or characters minus 2000 power for the battle. So you can make one of your non-counter cards a 2k counter, which is great. And the other one is also in the opponent's turn. Well, actually, not really, just done underneath here what the once per turn that says, if you take damage or one of your characters with the original power of 6k or higher gets KO'd, draw one card. So you never get your hand empty with this deck. Now let's go with the main deck. Of course, always first with the 1k counters. First the 4 ESOs. It looks at the top 5 of your deck to add a white beard included card to your hands, except for ESO. And also, if the opponent declares an attack, you can trash the ESO to draw one card and then one card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. So it is a nice searcher with a hand filter. Then we play 4 Garbs. Garbs is another great searcher. It looks at the top 4 of your deck. If you have a Luffy, Ace or a Sabo as leader, you get to take out the top 4 of your deck to add one card that has the cost 3 or higher to your hands. So it can search your high-end board, for example, which is amazing. Okay, I'm still playing 3 copies of Atmos of the mirror match. So if the opponent plays the Marco, I can bounce the Marco back to the hand by using this card. 2 puddings, just to disrupt the opponent's hands, and especially in the mirror match. 4 Yamatos. Can the camera still see? Yeah, okay. So 4 Yamatos. This is especially good if you're going first at the 5th on turn. You get to draw 2 cards to your hand and then give one Residon to your leader. But if you're going second, of course, you have, I'm going to place this card here. 4 copies of Josu. So great card. So what the Josu does is, when it comes to play, you bounce one of your own characters back to your hand. Then to eventually bounce a character of the 6 drop or less to the owner's hands. So in the early game, you're going to play a lot of your searchers to eventually use your Josus, then bounce your searchers back to your hand. Also to get rid of some decent bodies to the opponent's side of the field. And especially in the mirror match, that is one of your key cards, as well also against Zoro. And those were my 1k counters. Now let's continue to the 2ks. So, 4 Otamas. Otama on play, if your life is 3 or less, draw 2, trash 1. It is also good, but still it is a backup card if you don't have the Josu or the Garb to play. But you want to keep this hand of course in hand because of the 2k counter, but if it is necessary, or you know I can bounce it back with a Josu, then you can play 1 to draw 2, trash 1. 2 copies of Touch. What Touch does, you take the top of your life to your hand to give a character minus 3k power. It is searchable with easy as a Whitebeard, but what I like about this card more, better to think about it, if you have 1 life left, you can already play the Roger and then defend then in the next turn. And then if you're able to survive still with 1 life or none, you can for 1 down you can play out the touch to take the life to hand, gives something minus 2k, and then you have no life left with a Roger on field with the 9 dons left to attack the opponent for game. So that is actually a pretty good card. I'm starting to see the inside of this. And then the last, I'm playing a total of 10 2Ks now in this deck, are the 4 Utas. Just except for being a great 2K, if you control a character on the field with 10k power or more, her cost in hand is going to be reduced by 4, so then there's going to be a total of 2 cost to play her out for 4k power. That's also a blocker. And now, last but not least, the non-counters. I'm going to start off strong with the strongest non-counter whitebeard cards, the Marcos of PRB2. Being a blocker for 4 drop and 6k power is amazing. And if this card gets KO'd, you get to draw 2 cards. So imagine the leader has 1 Don underneath him. You block with the Marco, you draw 2 cards. But because of the leader ability, you draw an additional cards. So that is what the Marco in this deck makes actually really broken. Then next off, I just play 2 copies of the Red Yamato. Usually on your 6th Don turn, you want to play mostly Josu. Depends on the matchup and the situation, or you play out the blue Yamato. But if you can do double attacks for 7k, then that is the card, because if this gets a plate, active main once per turn, you can give one of your rested Don to your leader if it is a 1 type or Portgas D ace, and then she will gain rush. So that is a pretty good card to push for pressure or for game. And then 4 copies of Blackbeard. Don't worry, I still play other versions of him, don't worry. But that is your best high-ender. Because of 12k blocker, when you get on the field, you get to draw 2 cards, trash 1 of your hand, and then you give 2 rested dons to 1 of your characters and 2 rested dons to your leaders. So this is a really strong card. Now, I play 2 9-drop Edward Newgates, because I don't like the Edward Newgate of OP13, aka Taxbeard, but I like this card much better. Because if you're going first, you're a 9 Don, you don't have Iron Whitebeard, you can still play this out for 9 Don to make your leader an 8k leader until opponent's end of turn. And then in the next turn you can play out the Taxbeard to give 2 Dons to give him. So when he swings, he can potential KO characters with the 3k power or less. 2 Rogers. He's just your endgame character. When you or your opponent has 0 life and Roger's on the field, all the characters you currently have on that field are gain the same ability as him. As the moment the attack gets blocked while Roger's on the field, you win the game. So that is a real late game pressure. And then 4 copies of I Am Whitebeard. This card allows you for 8 Don to cheese out the 10 drop out of your hand for a total of 8 Don. Or you can cheese out the 9 drop. But the best to use this card is to cheese out the 10 drop. Because then you still have 2 Dons left to play around. Like for potential searchers, playing Uta for example. Or if some other ace player plays this, you're gonna keep him up for Radical Beam, for example. But if you have T2 every time in hand and every turn to play out, then you're guaranteed to win games. And then the last card is 1 Red Rock. I'm still experimenting with it because I think you're gonna need at least 1 for the mirror match or for the other big body matchups like Roger or Luffy. But I was thinking after some testing, I might go back do the older variant, so I might make these two the radical beams, and then maybe taking one Atmos out to make a second red rock. I don't know, but yeah, that is the build I currently have. So, as always, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this deck profile video of Red Blue Ace 2.0 of mine, don't forget to like the video, comment your comment section in the comment section below, turn on the notification bell, and subscribe for the channel. So for more videos like these. And as always, be awesome, stay awesome, and until next time, bye bye.